Hey, what's up guys, Diplex here again. Welcome back to the Warhammer 40k mod for Men of War Assault Squad 2. Today we're going to enjoy a very cool battle here on a map made by Delta. This is absolutely fantastic, but I do want to point something out. Now, this is meant to represent the Siege of Vraks, right? The great battle on Vraks Prime, which was a planet that a cardinal had sort of taken over. He was corrupted, of course, by the chaos, and he converted most of the soldiers and whatnot on the planet to join the chaos and fight against the Imperium. So the battle went on for apparently 17 years, and the defenders were mainly Vraks traitor militia that looked very different than the kind of chaos blood pact that we're seeing here. This would be the blood pact right here, and we have a few chaos Traitor Marines as well. And the attackers were primarily the Death Corps of Kriegs, the 88th Siege Army, which came from remnants or parts of the Death Corps of Krieg, so to speak. So, yes, that is very cool. Unfortunately, though, after not hours, but many minutes of making this and scripting this battle, I realized that was the case, and that the Imperial Guardsmen and Chaos soldiers we have deployed here today wouldn't really fit the setting. So, see this as any battle between the Chaos and Imperial Guard, or the Imperium of Man in general, and enjoy the carnage that we are about to witness here. It's going to be absolutely insane. Now, this mod I do believe has been updated recently, and it's been a while since I did this, but I can't wait to make more. And hey, Delta, if you're watching this video, please make me another Vraks video, perhaps a lot of trenches and stuff, and perhaps a really long map where we can have the two teams fighting. That would be super freaking cool. And this is a great map size too. I'm not sure if I explained that or not, but it's just great. You can fit a lot of soldiers in a small space. If this was bigger, it would definitely lag the computer too much, and I think we're going to experience a little bit because there are thousands of soldiers deployed here today. This is going to be absolutely insane. So yes, let's get started. We also have, of course, some air landing assets that I've scripted. Hopefully they work out pretty well. We'll have to simply find out. The thumbnail is not tricking you. It is not bait. It is actual air landing Kasrkin soldiers. I do believe that's how they're pronounced. The assault has begun here. Yeah, when it comes to Warhammer, you can't be pussyfooting, as it's called, with the amount of soldiers. There has to be hundreds of soldiers deployed. There has to be packed trenches and packed lines of armor and stuff moving up here in waves. Oh my god. So the bloody Vraks Prime was a manufacturing planet, wasn't it? Or whatever they're called, like a forge planet. So they've taken and converted a baneblade back there. Oh, I don't like that. Or is that a bane sword? I think that's a baneblade. Oh boy. Our chimeras are moving up. We've got some bolters and I think last guns that are like, the last guns are just, or are they laser guns or last guns? They're abbreviated last guns, so I'm gonna say that. They're just like incinerating the chaos troopers here currently, like storming out of the doors here to the city itself. Some of the Imperial Guardsmen here from the 37th. They're the ones attacking. Is this the 37th Cadian or something? I'm not sure, but they're attacking here as well. Look at them. We've got more chimeras moving up. More infantry. That baneblade is nasty, though. That is just putting down some fire. We're forced to retreat and also try and hold our ground. We've got commissars joining us as well. Okay, we're going to have a few Lehman Russes coming in at the end here. Look at that. Oh, can you hear it charging? Ooh, it's going to shoot a salvo. 3 plasma grenades or plasma shells or whatever you want to call them. What is a plasma? That's a question of the day. A shell? A plasma entity? A plasma... It's not a bullet. I suppose it's a plasma projectile. It's a plasma shot. God, it's so different. Like plasma, laser, energy. I mean, everything is energy in a way, but there's just so many different variants of weapons and stuff. And if you get it wrong, you'll be hung by the neck by the YouTube comment section. We've got a few more Lehman Russes coming in here on the side. Some twin guns. Is that a Vanquisher? I'm not sure about the models I've deployed here, but there's so much variety to the mod. Oh, here comes the air landing assets. Look at that. Now, they're not going to hit the ground. I don't know why they don't, but they're going to hover above, and they're going to release their Oh, okay, he landed a little to the side. You can't really trust the things to get right. But look, they're going to take off. So I'd like to perfect that. I'd like to really perfect that. Oh, he's going to kind of drive to the side. Because it looks really cool. You can actually make them land, but for some reason when I script it, they don't want to land fully. There goes that Chaos vehicle. It was hit by enough projectiles and plasma and shells and whatnot here that it just got destroyed. Chaos infantry reloading their guns. Look at the commissar leading the charge here. What a brave what a brave man. He's got a bolter. Oh, that plasma is absolutely destructive. It's crazy. Now we need to get through the gates and the entrance up here that we have managed to open. Look at the impact. Holy hell, we've got some flamers live down here in the trenches. Man, Warhammer 40k, this mod is so gruesome, and it does everything right. It really catches the Warhammer 40k feeling. I just love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the Starship Troopers video I uploaded yesterday, and sorry for uploading this a little bit late. I was actually delayed by a post-scriptum interview that went on for far longer than I could have foreseen. But I had a great time, and you're going to be seeing that video hopefully tomorrow once it's edited and ready to go up. Okay, so the infantry, there's still a few to kill. Okay, I think that's about it. They've cleared the trenches. It's time to storm the city itself. Look at the guardsmen just pouring into the breach now. Into the breach! Where they're going to be facing Chaos Defenders. The Blood Pact is the main infantry I've been using so far. There's a lot more to enjoy, but these are kind of like the main units. And I'd like to explore more Chaos units, and it seems to me that obviously the Chaos is primarily made up of the various forces and whatnot that exists in the Imperium of Man that were converted, essentially, I suppose. And some, I suppose, are kind of like Hell spawned in. But, and I suppose it also depends on during what time, like the Horus Heresy during the one could say the Mutiny. But, or the mass desertion, conversion, and betrayal. But yeah, it's interesting because the Imperium had many forces. I mean, the Imperial Guard was its main force and army, but a lot of planets had their own local militias. And I mean, I don't mean like local militias, I mean like actual big armies, I suppose, with their own kind of look and design to it. So when the Chaos converted that, they'd have a different look. But yeah, would be super excited to make, because we have Vraxian Traitor Militia. We actually have the ability to spawn those in. Is he loading grenades? Is that the kind of sound it makes? I'm not sure what he's doing. He was reloading until he was no more. Okay, we're storming in here on this side. We're even being torched to some extent. We have to clear this street too. Oh, some died there on the center street. How's it going here on the left side? Oh, we're pouring in. This left gate is a little harder to crack. There's plenty of Chaos soldiers defending back there. Look at that. Some are trying to pass through, but that's not going to work much. It looks like we've some of the Kasrkins are doing this, or Kasrkin? Kasrkin. I think that's how they're pronounced, yeah. They're going to try and go in there, but the rest are primarily going to storm the big entrance over here. Look at the amount of Imperial Guardsmen flowing through here. It's a whole company, a whole battalion, a whole regiment. Led by a commissar. Oh, he had his head blown off. He's not going to be executing anymore. Deserting Marines, or Guardsmen rather. So, decided to leave Space Marines out of this. Decided to leave all the legions. Just wanted the Imperial Guard for this one. We've seen a few Chaos Traitor Marines, a few champions, even a Lord, and some Black Chaos Marines, or Black Legion, as I do believe they were called. But that's about it. We're trying to storm through the corner here. Dude, this is crazy. Commissar's always at the lead. Always spearheading the assault. Oh, man. They're getting some good shots on them, though. That bolter headshot a guy. Plasma shot as well. Doing so much damage. Grenade coming out. Oh, good throw. Yeah, we're going to clear out this little checkpoint here in a second. Good job, Imperial Guardsmen. So this is probably some of the more smaller scale fighting we'll see throughout this video. But that grenade did a lot of damage. Dude, this mod is just absolutely insane. It's brutal. I think they're going to be able to flank around now and help their comrades. No, some of them are going to continue the assault. Some are going to come through the alley here. And that's the truth of the situation. Oh, flamethrower.
Torch him. By the Emperor, you will have it.
Oh, man. Looks like, oh, part of the city has been secured. And the Imperial Guardsmen will continue their storming into the city. What a great battle. Once again, the map size didn't allow for... oh my god, we've still got troops coming in. So the map size didn't allow for all too much of a long battle. But I think because I used so many units, it became so lethal for both sides early on. But that was a blast making and enjoying. Hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat quick battle. If you guys want to see more and longer fights in the future, let me know. I'm open to ideas, and definitely I want to do a real Siege of Vraks video, but I think by now probably on a different map with the actual Traitor Marines, or I keep saying Traitor Marines because I'm used to it, the Vraxian Traitor militia, and of course the Death Corps of Krieg, both of which are in this mod and look fantastic. I would love to do that on a bunch of trenches and like a really bombarded map to really simulate the 17 years of fighting, or the 14 million casualties that the Imperium of Man had endured during the fight. Oh, looks like we've got an uprising back here. Wait, did they just realize there were more troopers alive over here? Yeah, there's a few defending it. That's interesting. That could cause a bit of chaos. Oh, jeez. Well, I don't mind the drop in frame rates. I think you need this in order to catch the scale and really simulate it. Some of the the guardsmen are returning back there to fight the forgotten. Look at the way the fire is spreading. Holy crap. Yeah, don't use flamethrowers near friendlies. Fire spreads. Are these guys alive? Yeah, some of them are. Let's see if we can snipe the commissar. I'm gonna go into first person. Oh, never mind. That was a short-lived first person, for sure. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon again. Ciao.